Anderson in the first-round matchup, Brian. But it was Queen Amanada injured in that match, taking her out of action not only tonight, but for Blood and Guts as well 1 week from tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge loss for the Blood and Guts team. Huge loss for Jamie Hayter and Queen Amanada. They wanted to be the first women's tag team champions, but now they're out of the tournament.
Well, you guys noticed that when they were in the ring, all these women were in the ring, they stared down that Mercedes had for Harley. That's based on that puppet, as we know. Boy, she was taking care of Harley in the opening moments here.
Yeah, that goes all the way back to the beginning of the year, Tony, ahead of our debut in Australia, where Harley Cameron challenged Mercedes Moné for the TBS Championship. Right. And it seemed like Harley on the biggest night of her career was going to have the upper hand on Mercedes Moné, but the CEO, I mean, she was just getting started there. As she now goes for a cover, the leg is hooked. Two. I mean, to think what Mercedes has achieved since this past February is just staggering.
Yeah, it is. And now she has a chance to add a couple of more championships to her collection. Aside the fact that she is 30-1 since arriving here in AEW, it's phenomenal. If you sit down and think about the championships that she's won, the record she has, and a chance to win 2 more here.
Yeah, you also have to think, though, about how much she's putting on the plate, and especially right now, she's involved in this tag team championship tournament. She's going to be involved in Blood and Guts next week, and then she's got the AEW Women's World Championship match at Full Gear. Yeah. That's a lot in a short period of time.
Yeah, fighting battles on 3 different fronts is Mercedes Moné, but she has some huge reinforcements here in Athena, a woman who is the longest reigning champion in Ring of Honor history, irrespective of title, irrespective of gender. Athena has just been tremendously dominant as the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion. Shot there for Willow Nightingale. Harley Cameron looking for the tag, but Willow not up on the corner. Waistlock. Now Harley ducks underneath the roundhouse kick. Drop suplex.
And Harley's improved so much since her arrival here in AEW. Really has improved.
Yeah, Harley Cameron, less than 4 years into her professional journey as a wrestler. But a much-needed tag made to Willow Nightingale. Willow, who has clashed multiple times with Mercedes Moné. In fact, she was in Mercedes' debut match here in AEW when Mercedes defeated Willow to win the TBS Championship. So this would be extra sweet for Willow to bounce Athena and especially Mercedes out of this tournament. Willow to that middle rope, drop kick, takes down Athena, takes down Mercedes. And it seems quick tags may be order of the day here for the Babes of Wrath, Brian.
Yeah, although I'm not sure about that tag to Harley Cameron. Harley Cameron had taken a pretty sustained beating early in the match. And I think Willow should have stayed in the ring a little bit longer. You know, Harley Cameron is the least experienced woman in this matchup.
You know, I agree with all that, Brian. I think she just showed Harley she has a lot of confidence in her. And maybe you were right. That was a ill-advised tag.
Comes the door into the splash with Willow. She turned her back, and that allowed Athena to come in and break up the pinning predicament. Heads up move there by the Fallen Goddess. Willow on the outside. Athena had her back turned. Harley had the waistlock on Athena, but Mercedes the backstabber, and wait a second. With the assist from Mercedes Moné, and then the Meteora delivered by Mercedes there. Athena hoists up. Mercedes drives her down. The pinfall attack, the 2 and the 3. No! And this opening round contest in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament continues. Don't go anywhere. Get your movies on
all weekend long.
Round action in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament. Athena and Mercedes Moné looking extremely sharp against Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale. Mercedes Moné looking for the 3rd of the 3 amigos, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, they've been dominant in this match. And I mean, can you imagine Athena and Mercedes Moné as the first ever AEW Women's Tag Team Champions?
I believe Willow caught a blind tag there as Harley. Oh my God! Crucifix bomb, and now not once but twice. Athena is reeling. Willow is just getting started here, battering Athena in the corner.
Athena tried to get out of the corner, guys, but could not. Willow taking advantage of it. Trouble for Athena.
Willow, the cannonball in the corner. This tag out to Willow Nightingale is exactly
Spinebuster.
Spinebuster, the cover, and Athena able to kick out.
This is what the Babes of Wrath needed. They needed Harley Cameron to make that tag. Look at this. Cannonball in the corner. And then the way she pulls Athena out into the spinebuster.
Fans here in Houston fully behind Willow Nightingale. Athena lands on her feet.
Oh, that's athleticism right there.
Tremendous agility on her, shown by the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, but she runs right into the grip of Willow Nightingale. Athena and Mercedes working together. The cover very nearly stole one there on Willow Nightingale.
I really think based on their championships, I really think that Mercedes and Athena are the favorites in this tournament. I really do. Let's see if they can prove me right here.
Mercedes for the hand scissors, but Willow too strong. Reverses it on the CEO, the TBS champion. And now the tag made. Harley Cameron back into the mix. And remember, the winners of this match will advance to the semifinal round, where Sky Blue and Julia Hart, the Sisters of Sin, await. Mercedes kicks free.
Backstabber.
Harley intercepts the line. Soul food by Harley Cameron. But Athena on the attack. Drives Harley down face first on the mat. Willow comes in with the lariat. Willow trying to get her partner's head back into the game. She's got two very dangerous, very highly decorated champions across the ring from them. Hammer throw into the corner.
Eclipse.
A counter.
Backstabber. Another bank statement.
Harley Cameron in trouble. The deep water.
Willow needs to make a save if she can.
Willow the pounce. Athena driven into Mercedes to break up the submission hold.
Well, that works.
Yeah, great save by Willow. And absolutely necessary. Harley Cameron was in deep trouble.
Here we see Willow, the drop step behind, a 2-for-1 there. Sending Athena into Mercedes to force the break. And Brian, we talked about the experience of Harley Cameron. She's the least experienced competitor in this match. But, you know, being in those submission attempts, that's where the poise is important. I think Willow knew that.
100%. But I was impressed with the poise that Harley Cameron showed there. She didn't give up. She trusted her teammate to be there. Look at the explosiveness from Athena.
Using that little rope like a springboard with more momentum. Oh, turn around.
Big elbow strike for the CEO.
He did.
And now Mercedes. Valley driver for the TBS champion. Well, Nightingale on the move cannonball. Nobody home in the corner that time. And Athena. Athena, tremendous power, but Willow, she may be out on her feet, but
Was there a blind tag made? I believe so.
I believe so. Tony, but the boot of Willow into the. Oh, Athena, come on, you can't be serious.
Athena's amazing.
That is why she has been covered. That type of strength, that type of creativity is why Athena has been the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion for well over 1,000 days.
Did she just call for
Billy Starks?
Billy Starks comes running out. Look.
Athena's #1 minion. And Billy Starks now with that Ring of Honor Women's World Championship.
She's going to hand it off. Wait a minute.
Chris Statlander returning the favor from last week when Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron intervened on Statlander's behalf, and now
Dr. Bomb.
And Harley. From left. Last week when Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron intervened on Statlander's behalf, and now Willow.
Dr. Bomb. Dr. Bomb, and now my finishing move. Yes!